Respected Sri Siddharth Basu, my dream quiz master of my childhood. All the distinguished persons on the stage, off the stage, let me not take much time, that's why. On the stage, off the stage, the educators, and my dear young friends. I'm indeed honored to be here today for two reasons. One, I'm meeting as I said, my dream quiz master for the first time in my life. And second, I'm seeing a lot of brilliant young future students and quiz masters or great leaders of tomorrow sitting here in front of me. Sri Siddharth Basu started off his quiz time in Doordarshan when I was in 7th standard, when we did not even have a TV in our houses. But then I remember we used to go to next houses and see those quiz programs. And then he went on to a lot of other programs like the Mastermind India and all, which of course captured millions across India and across the globe. And it is a great honor to have you here, sir, in our midst. My dear students, it's a great opportunity to be here in this program for you as well. Whether, I don't know who have won this quiz contest, whether you come as a winner, the runner-up, the second runner-up, or as a participant, you have already won the game because you have decided to be a quiz enthusiast. Being a quiz enthusiast, I've heard a lot of people telling me, today's world is changing. Why do you have to buy hard things? You don't need to buy hard things. Everything is on your fingertips, on your mobile, your laptop. But is it absolutely correct? Somebody could ask, who is the first Prime Minister of India? And one person would say that it is Motilal Nehru's son. The other fellow would say Indira Gandhi's father. The third would say Jawaharlal Nehru. Well, all the three are correct. But it is in a context that the correct answer would become Jawaharlal Nehru. It is in a quiz that you understand not just the facts, you analyze what is being asked and then reply. Gone are the days when you had to mug up and give answers to questions in quizzes. During our period, we used to study a lot of things. Questions could be asked, we could give answers. Not anymore. You have seen the type of quizzes that are happening today. I know quite a lot of quiz masters are sitting here. The type of quizzes have completely changed. It needs analysis. For that, you need facts. You need facts. I'm a doctor by my education. I studied how complex our brain is. When I think, for example, I'll give you a small example. When I think today is January 13. Today is Lori. You know that today is Lori. 13 appears to be a bad day. It could have been better if it was on 14th. What is important for January 14th? Yes, 10 years back, or 2015, yes, 2015, January 14, what happened? The spacecraft Huygens landed on the biggest moon of Jupiter. It's called Titan. The biggest moon is called Titan. Titan, that brings me another bell. That is a watch company by Tata. Okay, Titan, good. Again, that takes me Titan. Titan had a tough time in Tamil Nadu in the 1970s because of the Trade Restriction Monopolies Act. Oh, they had to partner with the Tamil Nadu government for bringing up the Titan watch. Tamil Nadu was a great industrialized, was starting to becoming industrialized that time. Industrialized, yes. Now Tamil Nadu has been overtaken by Uttar Pradesh in place of with respect to GDP this year. Oh, UP is becoming a great nation, a great state now. Coming to UP, I remember now the Ayodhya Prana Pratishta being happening on 22nd of this month. Ayodhya temple. then it takes me back to December 6th of 1991, when the Babri Masjid was razed to the ground. That was when I was in medical college in 1991. I remember hearing this news when I was on the road from Gandhinagar to medical college. We were going to have a small lunch at that point of time. See, from where I've reached where. Why did this happen? Because my brain is taking me to various, through faculties, to various incidents, to various areas. If that connection can happen, if it has to happen, you have to know these things. If you have to know these things, you have to read these things. You have to read these things, you have to make a conscious effort. Otherwise, you will not read these things. Now, the brain can collate, collaborate and bring all those information to various parts of the brain which can be brought back on recall. That is a function of the brain. I know not a single computer in the world can replace our brain, even today. So, my point is, when we bring in all these things to our mind can make wonders. This is exactly what quizzes bring to you. Quizzes, when we study for quizzes, when we learn about quizzes, when we read for quizzes, when we read for various other things, lot of information keeps flooding into our mind, and these are all stored as minute information in our brain cells, and these need to be connected together with various of these things. You know what happens? One of the biggest problems of our old age is loss of memory, Alzheimer's disease. Why does it happen? Many theories. But if you can retain your memory, when can you retain your memory? When you have strong associations with various parts of the brain. One aspect of memory, if it can have different connections to different parts of the brain, it is highly unlikely that information will be lost. So, in that respect, if you can bring in aspects of various fields into one single knowledge base, your memory is less likely to be lost. Second, confidence. My God, the type of confidence that you get in quizzes. We keep interviewing a lot of people. We keep interacting with a lot of people. What do we find in children or youth? They're not able to perform under stress. But in quizzes, it's not just the information that you have. You are asked a question, you are given a time, you have to perform, you have to understand, remember, and analyze and give an answer under stress. If you can learn that art, my dear students, nothing can actually beat you in your future life. No job, no work stress, nothing. Even I don't want to exaggerate. I don't want to give you an exaggerations, but you have no limit as of your present life. Now, we are told that artificial intelligence is coming up. Of your entire work jobs as you see today will be lost, or whatever will remain will not retain the type of character that you see today. But there is only one way that you can survive that onslaught. How do you do that? Equip yourself, skill yourself. How do you do that? You keep yourself active and engaged and keep on studying. I'll just finish off with one story. With one story and an experience. Keep this up. Never stop learning. The minute you stop learning, you finish off your life or you are dead. Years ago, a delegation from India went to US to study metallurgy and steel manufacturing processes. They went around seeing a lot of processes. In one of the factories, the team was told, all those things were explained. They were told, if you have to see how the machine works, you have to climb up this particular ladder of around 75 feet, a steel ladder of 75 feet, and you should go and look from above to see how this machine is working. One man was ready to do it. He said, let me go up. All the other fellows said, no, why do we go up 75 feet ladder, on a steel ladder, and see what is happening there? But the team leader, he said, I want to go and see it. I want to learn. He went up, nimbly went up. Others were afraid. He went up, saw it, and came down. His name is M. Vishwesharaya. Have you heard of him? M. Vishwesharaya, known as the Engineer's Day is celebrated on his birthday, September 15th. He was 85 at that point in time. An 85-year-old man climbing up 75 feet of steel ladder to know how a machine works. At that point also, he was enthusiastic to learn. He was awarded the Bharat Ratna. He died at the age of 100. But he is known as engineer's guru. And one more experience I had in 2014 when I met one of the most revered presidents of India, Sri APJ Abdul Kalam. When Sri APJ Abdul Kalam came to Dubai, I was India's consul there. We spent 2 solid hours together. My God. He was again in his 80s. You know what he asked? He asked me about the climate change happening in UAE. He asked me about the desalination plants of UAE. He asked me how electricity was produced. He asked me about the metros there. He asked me why Sharjah was called the cultural capital of UAE, and a host of questions from various fields. At the age of 84 or 85, he was asking me all those questions. Just imagine, he was not ready to give up. He was wanting to learn more and more even at that point in time. And that was what kept him going, running sharper and faster at that point also. My dear young friends, I have only one thing to tell you. If I have taken a selfie with anyone in my life, that was with Sri APJ Abdul Kalam after saying this. Man, I literally loved because of his character. Never stop learning. That will keep you in good stead throughout your life. A rolling stone never gathers moss. Keep learning and you'll be great students and citizens of tomorrow. Whether be in India or the world, you will be future leaders. Get up. Go fast. Thank you.